presented by Ball.
Signed by Minnesota standards, but then Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Between the New Orleans Saints and the Minnesota Vikings. Now Mond on the bootleg. And it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 40. Position. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3". They'll try and start this drive in the air. On the check down, he finds Kamara. Sheds another. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Back to throw now on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. Here comes the blitz. Space now. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 23. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. They'll look to throw here on first down. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now, 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take touchdown, Saints. Adam Troutman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. After the touchdown, at the goal line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
That's a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Mond. And this one is incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Mond going to throw it. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. Might want to remember that 3rd down play. 37 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. This is caught. Touchdown. Chris Watkins. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the...
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Daniil Hunter in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup, first down New Orleans. They're going to look to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Daniil Hunter in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. They'll drop to throw. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They get 15, but they still need it a little bit more. 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Back deep, D.D. Westbrook. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
It certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And the Saints are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's got Mason complete. Uses the stiff arm. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. Bulldozes past him. A solid run on 1st. The play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. They'll set up to throw. Back to Kamara for another catch. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. And he can't escape, and down he goes. sack that time. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Back to throw here.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. Well, listen, now no kick for the Minnesota offense, about ready to get this next drive underway. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas.
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
I was going for the age. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Now, the number 1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll run for it with Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Santos with the extra.
Salute when you see me. That jealousy is an ocean, and you either float or you sink. Moment of truth, credit check, you not approved. BB King, I'm in love with the blues. Don't start me up, I got finishing moves. Look, salute when you see me. Slid through all the commotion, it's breaking news, they got an ad on TV. Popping out on them, I'm politicking, probably in a section where you not permitted. My honey's matching my Dodger fitted, playing all go, ain't no stopping in it. Look, salute when you see me. I bought her a CC and that was her purse. Disgusting with do for a purse. Disgusting with do for the clout. I'm one of the realest. The real ones could vouch. They thought I was done, but all I doubt. You gotta play my next around. Salute when you see me. Put in the car to my runner gets you speedy. Still thugging like the days when they weren't hearing my CD. Made it out of the trenches. Just salute when you see me. Yeah, salute when you see me. I'm getting greedy, I blowed her budget on me, that's on me, I'm conceited. Treaty, nah, that ain't how we treat it. This right here sound like a 3-peat. I put the in it sound like I'm knee deep, I'm like, oh, you too needy. Me and HB going Juvie and BG, they gotta put my face on the box of Wheaties. I'm praying for whoever think they competed, salute when you see me. That's all he ever, so that's how you greet me. I'm going TM 101 cheesy, and plus they got D2 on repeat. I'm with the love of my life in like 3 weeks, cause that's all I needed. She wanna go on a trip and retreat, but I'm sorry, I never retreated. I set the bar so high that you might as well leave it. I'm going undefeated, I broke in the system, had to breach it, that's mission impossible, mission completed. Salute when you see me.
Yeah, I got the heart of a god and a genie. I want you to love me, I want you to need me. When I this face is feedy. I gotta get back to the hood, I remember when I was the needy. Clean me up, squeaky.
Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. We're just about set for a kickoff as we resume action in the second quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
William Jackson with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Here's Mon. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 2nd and goal, Mon. Touchdown, Vikings! Dalvin Cook with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's polished off by a Viking score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
2nd and 3. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Daniil Hunter in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Touchdown, New Orleans.
We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
And you think on 3rd down, they'd just be looking for something right beyond the sticks. And I think they caught the defense flat-footed as a result because they decided they were going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
Kenny Nwagu now out of his end zone.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
Now that certainly solidifies how to attack this 2-minute drill right before the half. I don't think they were going to try and run out the clock, but now after that big play, their thoughts are certainly of trying to score and get some points before the half.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Touchdown!
Justin Jefferson
with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Santos with the extra point, and the lead now up to that drive. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on this. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Danielle Hunter, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So we've reached halftime.
Final adjustments being made in the locker rooms. We're just about ready for the second half from Minneapolis. And for the call, let's rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Able to fight through one tackle, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards to pick up, first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 more yards there and another first down. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Mitchell. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 3 yards to gain there, second down. They'll look to throw. He's got the tight end Fultzer right side complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. Can almost see inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. On second down, Kamara evades him at the 10, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. Second and 6. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Now back to throw. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Daniil Hunter in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. And Lutz's kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And another drive starts with them huddling in their end zone, Charlie. Where have we seen this before? Very recently, but the last time they had it backed up like this, they took it the length of the field.
Hard to do that once, let alone the idea of doing it twice. But, of course, that's the goal. So, as a secondary deal, get 2 first downs. Help yourself with field position and help your defense out.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action here. Mon. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. Ezra Cleveland, the guard, called for the penalty there. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Now Mond on the bootleg. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And the Saints are right back in this football game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Daniil Hunter in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22 and a half set in 2001. He'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Vikings are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. They'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling.
This fielded right at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Daniil Hunter in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with the late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game. He'll look to throw.
That's complete to Troutman, right side.
Puts it on the carpet, it's out, and the Vikings pick up the football.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Mon looks to throw.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Again, it's Cook. We'll check on his status when we get back. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. They'll look to throw now on first down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there. 18 yards from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Looking long for Thomas. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted.
Picked up by Michael O.J. Mudia. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Off the play fake, Mon. Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans.
In the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
That one looks like he'll throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. We're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent. But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Mon going to throw it.
Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
And the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed. So they called it a touchdown originally. This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
2nd and 1. He gets it to Thomas. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
They'll set up to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Now we'll get whistles, and they signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.